Good Times remains one of television's most memorable and meaningful family sitcoms, celebrated for its humor, honesty, and heartfelt stories of struggle, hope, and resilience. Set in a Chicago housing project, it followed the Evans family as they faced financial hardship and personal challenges while holding tightly to love and one another. Today, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, unforgettable characters, and remarkable careers, while also honoring the beloved actors who are no longer with us. Let's return to the Evans home, where laughter, sacrifice, unforgettable catchphrases, and unbreakable bonds made the series a lasting part of television history. John Amos brought strength, pride, and emotional honesty to James Evans Sr., the hard-working father determined to protect his family through poverty and uncertainty. Born John Allen Amos Jr. on the 27th of December, 1939, in Newark, New Jersey. He was 34 years old when Good Times premiered in January 1974. With his commanding voice, powerful presence, and natural warmth, Amos made James feel like a real father rather than an idealized television hero. He could be strict, impatient, and fiercely proud, yet every sacrifice revealed how deeply he loved Florida and their children. Amos also pushed for more authentic and dignified stories about a struggling Black family, eventually leaving the series after creative disagreements. His career continued with an Emmy-nominated performance as the adult Kunta Kinte in Roots, followed by memorable roles in Coming to America, The West Wing, and Die Hard 2. John Amos died in Inglewood, California, on the 21st of August, 2024, from congestive heart failure at the age of 84. His legacy lives on through a father whose courage, humor, and devotion made him unforgettable. Esther Rolle brought strength, dignity, and deep maternal warmth to Florida Evans, the devoted mother who held her family together through poverty, disappointment, and loss. Born Esther Elizabeth Rolle on the 8th of November 1920 in Pompano Beach, Florida, she was 53 years old when Good Times premiered in January 1974. With her commanding voice, expressive eyes, and quiet authority, Rolle made Florida feel honest and deeply human. She could be firm, proud, and unwilling to compromise her values, yet her love for her husband and children remained at the heart of every scene. Rolle also fought behind the scenes for a more respectful and realistic portrayal of a Black working-class family, giving her performance even greater meaning. Before television fame, she developed her craft through dance and theater, later winning an Emmy Award for Summer of My German Soldier. She also appeared in Driving Miss Daisy and Rosewood. Esther Rolle died in Culver City, California, on the 17th of November, 1998, from complications of diabetes, 9 days after her 78th birthday. Her legacy lives on through a mother whose courage, grace, and unwavering love made her unforgettable. Jeanette Dubois brought confidence, humor, and irresistible energy to Willona Woods, the stylish neighbor whose sharp wit and generous heart made her far more than comic relief. Born Jeanette Teresa Dubois on the 5th of August, 1932, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she was 41 years old when Good Times premiered in January 1974. With her colorful wardrobe, expressive delivery, and effortless chemistry with the Evans family, Dubois made Willona feel independent, outspoken, and deeply compassionate. Beneath the playful teasing was a loyal friend who stood beside Florida during painful losses and later revealed her maternal warmth by adopting Penny, a young girl escaping an abusive home. Across 6 seasons, she gave the series humor and emotional balance while creating one of television's most memorable neighbors. Beyond acting, Dubois co-wrote and performed Movin' On Up, the beloved theme song for the Jeffersons, and later won 2 Emmy Awards for her voice performance in the PJs. Jeanette Dubois died at her home in Glendale, California, on the 17th of February 2020, after suffering cardiac arrest. She was 87 years old. Her legacy lives on through a woman whose style, laughter, and compassion made every appearance feel brighter. Johnny Brown brought warmth, humor, and irresistible comic energy to Nathan Bookman, the building superintendent whose awkward confidence and frequent clashes with the Evans family made him one of the show's most recognizable supporting characters. Born on the 11th of June 1937 in St. Petersburg, Florida, he was 37 years old when he first appeared in the role. in 1975. With his broad smile, animated expressions, and effortless timing, Brown transformed Bookman from an irritating landlord into a surprisingly lovable figure. Although JJ constantly teased him with unflattering nicknames, the character's patience and good nature often revealed a softer side beneath the comedy. Brown remained with the series until its conclusion in 1979, becoming a regular cast member during its final 2 seasons. Before joining the Evans family, he had already gained national attention as a singer, comedian, Broadway performer, and popular cast member of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. Johnny Brown died in Los Angeles on the 2nd of March, 2022, after collapsing shortly after a medical appointment. He was 84 years old. His legacy lives on through his joyful presence and remarkable ability to make even the smallest moment unforgettable. Ben Powers brought charm, optimism, and natural warmth to Keith Anderson, the talented football player who captured Thelma's heart and became part of the Evans family. Born Alton Adelbert Powers on the 5th of July 1950 in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in Providence, Rhode Island, he was 28 years old when he joined the cast in 1978. With his relaxed confidence, bright smile, and gentle sense of humor, Powers made Keith feel sincere and immediately likable. His joyful wedding to Thelma quickly turned painful when a knee injury threatened his football career, allowing Powers to reveal the character's frustration, vulnerability, and determination to rebuild his life. Although he appeared only during the 6th and final season, his presence gave Thelma a more mature storyline and brought fresh energy to the Evans household. Before taking the role, Powers performed stand-up comedy, music, and impressions, and appeared as a regular on Laugh-In. He later worked in film and television, including Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer. Ben Powers died in New Bedford, Massachusetts, on the 6th of April, 2015, from liver cancer at the age of 64. His legacy remains tied to a brief but memorable performance filled with humor, hope, and heart. Moses Gunn brought intelligence, dignity, and quiet emotional power to Carl Dixon, the independent repair shop owner whose unexpected relationship with Florida Evans introduced both hope and conflict into her life. Born on the 2nd of October, 1929, in St. Louis, Missouri, he was 47 years old when he first appeared in the role in February 1977. With his commanding voice, thoughtful delivery, and strong stage presence, Gunn made Carl feel proud, principled, and deeply human. His atheism initially placed him at odds with Florida's religious faith, yet their arguments gradually revealed mutual respect and genuine affection. When Carl was diagnosed with lung cancer, Gunn brought vulnerability to a character who had always appeared strong and self-assured. Although he appeared in only 6 episodes, his performance gave the 4th season an emotional and memorable conclusion. Beyond television, Gunn was a distinguished stage actor and a founding member of the Negro Ensemble Company. He earned a Tony nomination for The Poison Tree and an Emmy nomination for Roots, while also appearing in Shaft, Ragtime, and The Never-Ending Story. Moses Gunn died in Guilford, Connecticut, on the 16th of December 1993 from complications of asthma at the age of 64. His legacy remains defined by strength, intelligence, and an unforgettable ability to command every scene. Theodore Wilson brought swagger, humor, and magnetic confidence to Sweet Daddy Williams, the flashy neighborhood hustler whose smooth words and commanding presence made him both intimidating and strangely entertaining. Born Theodore Roosevelt Wilson on the 10th of December, 1943, in New York City, he was 32 years old when he first appeared in the role in January 1976. With his colorful clothing, sharp delivery, and effortless ability to control a scene, Wilson transformed Sweet Daddy into one of the series' most memorable recurring characters. Though often involved in questionable schemes, he was more than a simple villain. His wit, theatrical personality, and occasional moments of generosity gave the character surprising charm. Wilson appeared in 7 episodes between 1976 and 1979, leaving a strong impression despite his limited screen time. A former member of the Negro Ensemble Company, he also became known for playing Earl Chambers in That's My Mama and Phil Wheeler in Sanford Arms. His film work included Cotton Comes to Harlem, The River Niger, and Blood In, Blood Out. Theodore Wilson died at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles on the 21st of July 1991 from complications of a stroke. He was only 47 years old. His legacy lives on through a performer whose humor, energy, and unmistakable style made every appearance unforgettable. Raymond Allen brought humor, tenderness, and quiet humanity to Ned the Weeno, the troubled neighborhood regular whose unsteady behavior often hid a gentle and vulnerable spirit. Born Raymond Gilmore Allen on the 5th of March, 1929, in Kansas City, Missouri, he was 45 years old when he appeared in the role in 1974. With his expressive face, relaxed delivery, and natural comic timing, Allen made Ned more than a simple joke. The character could create confusion and laughter wherever he went, yet his loneliness and dependence on alcohol also reflected the hardships faced by many people living around the Evans family. One of his most memorable storylines came when Michael brought Ned into the apartment during a cleanliness competition, creating chaos, while also reminding the family to show compassion. Beyond this role, Allen became widely recognized as Woodrow Woody Anderson in Sanford and Son, and as Merle the Earl in Starsky and Hutch. Illness eventually forced him to retire from acting during the 1980s. Raymond Allen died in California on the 10th of August 2020, following a respiratory illness. He was 91 years old. His legacy lives on through a performer who could create laughter while never losing sight of the person beneath the comedy. Helen Martin brought humor, warmth, and unforgettable personality to Wanda Williams. The emotional neighbor whose habit of crying at nearly every funeral earned her the nickname Weeping Wanda. Born Helen Dorothy Martin on the 23rd of July, 1909, in St. Louis, Missouri. She was 65 years old when she first appeared in the role in September 1974. With her expressive face, sharp timing, and wonderfully dramatic delivery, Martin turned even brief appearances into memorable moments. Wanda was often played for laughter, yet Martin also gave her a genuine sense of kindness and community, making her feel like a familiar part of life inside the apartment building. Long before television brought her wider recognition, Martin had built a distinguished stage career and helped establish the American Negro Theater in Harlem. She later became beloved as Pearl Shea on 227 and appeared in films such as Hollywood Shuffle and Bulworth. Helen Martin died in Monterey, California, on the 25th of March 2000, after suffering a heart attack. She was 90 years old. Her legacy remains tied to remarkable comic timing, fearless energy, and a character whose tears always brought laughter. Jimmie Walker brought explosive humor, youthful energy, and surprising vulnerability to James J.J. Evans Jr., the aspiring artist whose unforgettable confidence made him the family's comic spark. Born James Carter Walker Jr. on the 25th of June 1947 in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in the Bronx, he was 26 years old when Good Times premiered in February 1974. With his animated expressions, quick delivery, and famous cry of "Dynamite," Walker transformed JJ into one of the decade's most recognizable television characters. Beneath the jokes and exaggerated swagger, however, was a devoted son who used humor to endure poverty, rejection, and painful family losses. Across 6 seasons, his performance brought laughter and hope to difficult stories while earning him 2 Golden Globe nominations. Before television fame, Walker worked in radio and developed his talent as a stand-up comedian. He later appeared in Let's Do It Again, Airplane, and numerous television programs, while continuing to perform comedy around the country. As of July 2026, Jimmie Walker is 79 years old. His legacy remains tied to fearless energy, natural comic timing, and a character whose laughter became a lasting part of American popular culture. Nadette Stanis brought intelligence, elegance, and youthful determination to Thelma Evans, the family's only daughter and a young woman determined to build a brighter future beyond the struggles surrounding her. Born Bernadette Stanislas on the 22nd of December 1953 in Brooklyn, New York, she was 20 years old when Good Times premiered in February 1974. With her expressive eyes, graceful presence, and natural warmth, Stanis made Thelma feel confident and independent without losing her tenderness. She could challenge her brothers with sharp humor, stand firmly beside her parents, and reveal genuine vulnerability when love or disappointment tested her strength. Across 6 seasons and 133 episodes, Thelma matured from an ambitious teenager into a devoted wife, giving audiences one of television's earliest positive portrayals of a young black woman pursuing her own dreams. Trained at the Juilliard School, Stanis later appeared in The Cosby Show, Girlfriends, and Black Jesus, while also becoming an author. As of July 2026, she is 72 years old. Her legacy remains defined by beauty, intelligence, and a character whose courage continues to inspire generations. Ralph Carter brought intelligence, sincerity, and youthful courage to Michael Evans, the youngest member of the family, and a boy who was never afraid to question injustice. Born Ralph David Carter on the 30th of May 1961 in New York City, he was only 12 years old when Good Times premiered in February 1974. With his thoughtful expressions, passionate delivery, and natural confidence, Carter made Michael feel far wiser than his age. The character could be outspoken, idealistic, and occasionally stubborn, yet his determination always came from a sincere desire to protect his family and build a fairer world. Across 6 seasons, Carter gave the household an important voice of conscience, while also revealing Michael's humor, vulnerability, and deep love for his parents and siblings. Before entering television, he had already begun performing on Broadway at 9 and earned a Tony Award nomination for playing Travis Younger in the musical Raisin. As of July 2026, Ralph Carter is 65 years old. His legacy remains tied to a gifted young performer whose honesty, intelligence, and hopeful spirit made Michael one of the series' most meaningful characters. Janet Jackson brought innocence, courage, and remarkable emotional depth to Millicent Penny Gordon Woods, the abused young girl whose painful journey eventually led her to a loving home with Willona. Born Janet Demita Jo Jackson on the 16th of May, 1966, in Gary, Indiana, she was only 11 years old when she joined the cast in 1977. With her expressive eyes, gentle voice, and natural vulnerability, Jackson made Penny's fear and loneliness feel heartbreakingly real. Yet she also revealed the character's playful spirit, intelligence, and growing confidence as she learned to trust the people around her. Appearing throughout the final 2 seasons, she handled difficult storylines with maturity far beyond her age and brought new emotional warmth to the household. After leaving television, Jackson became a global music icon through albums such as Control and Rhythm Nation, 1814, while also earning praise for her performance in Poetic Justice. As of July 2026, she is 60 years old. Her legacy reflects extraordinary versatility and a child performance whose honesty remains deeply moving. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Good Times cast and the remarkable stories behind their unforgettable characters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, funniest moment, most emotional scene, or most memorable Evans family memory in the comments below. See you in the next video.